What's up, YouTube? Today we're hitting some back and biceps. It's one of those days where you do want to actually work out. Because I rested yesterday, so right now I have so much energy. I'm ready to kill this workout. So one thing that you should know, if you are training 6 days a week, one thing you can do is lower the volume a bit or just not train as many days. So if you lower it to 5 days, if you feel like you're overtraining and plateauing, that could be a great option to help you recover more and help you get stronger from your workouts. Because you have to realize, like, your muscles aren't getting stronger when you're in the gym. Your muscles get stronger, they grow when you're outside of the gym. They're breaking down in the gym when you're lifting weights. And if you don't let them rest, if you don't give them enough time to recover, then they're not going to grow as much as you want. So I like training a lot, but I also like to see progress. So there is a balance. If you do like to train 6 days a week intensely, you might want to try out lowering it a bit, lowering the amount of either volume per workout or lowering how many days you're working out per week. And it will help you enjoy it more. If you're in the gym a little less, when you're in the gym, you're gonna be more grateful for it and you're going to just enjoy the workouts that much more because you're not in the gym as much and because you're actually seeing more progress more than likely. So let's get into our third set. We're doing 3 sets here. Lat pull downs to start our workout. Our next exercise is machine rows. We're gonna do 2 or 3 sets here, depending how it feels. It feels pretty good. That was like 100 reps. Let's rest a little and then hit our next set just as hard. All right, guys, let me know in the comments, what type of music do you prefer working out to? I honestly get asked that question pretty frequently, and I still don't really know the direct answer to it. I listen to worship music, hip hop, country, pop, and a lot of just trending music, I guess. What is it, funk music sometimes I listen to, like TikTok edit stuff. What do you prefer? If you have a certain gym song that hypes you up, let me know in the comments. I need some new music anyways. Let's actually go up in weight, 15 more pounds, and then we'll go from there. On any back movement, wrist straps help you not only get more reps and lift more weight because your grip isn't the limiting factor, but you can also feel the mind-muscle connection more, because if your grip isn't the limiting factor, you're not squeezing as hard. You can focus more on actually squeezing your back instead of just your forearms, and you can focus on driving with your elbows instead of like squeezing the bar as hard as possible. So it helps you feel the mind-muscle connection and get stronger. Literally only $10 on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, they'll come in less than 2 days. They are one of the best investments that you can make in your fitness journey. All right, guys, I apologize again. I forgot my camera in the hotel. I'm here in Clearwater, just on a little staycation. I live nearby. So I'm here for just a night. And I actually brought my mic, but unfortunately I left my camera in my other bag. And I was like, damn, I kind of want to film a YouTube video today. I don't have my camera again, but fuck it, we ball. So you gotta have that mindset in life. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. Just be consistent. Don't try to be. Just be consistent. And if you take action, even in imperfect circumstances, you'll be way better off than all of the people who are waiting for the perfect circumstances to take action on their goals. Come on. All right, our next exercise is going to be a superset pull-ups with pullovers. 2 sets of these. It's not gonna be easy, and supersets aren't even always optimal for muscle growth, but it's one of those days where I just wanna put myself through pain for the mental aspect of working out. So let's get into it. Come on. All right, 1 more set. Let's rest a little and then kill our next set. we are going to finish off our back portion of the workout with these one arm lat pull downs. We're doing one arm at a time just so that we can focus on feeling the mind muscle connection at one muscle group. It is more beneficial to feel it more, but it is less time effective, so it's going to take a lot longer to do. Any one arm exercise does take longer to do, but sometimes if you do have the extra time, it is worth it to focus on really feeling the contraction at the bottom and stretch at the top. So we have a little bit of extra time today, so let's get to it, and I'll give y'all some tips as we go. Just like any row that I mentioned earlier, or any other type of pull down, I guess this is technically a row. This is in the middle of a pull down in a row, but it says it's a row. So you want to drive with your elbows. Imagine you're driving with your elbows, and then you want to squeeze your lat. You want to always keep your chest up, good posture, and then that's the motion. Slow eccentric. It doesn't have to be very fast, but you should have a speedy concentric, which is just this. This is the concentric coming down, and then you want to come up slow. So let's get into our first set. This range of motion is not good, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do one more and definitely go up in weight. Oh my gosh. Let's do some rear delts now. It's a back day, but I hit rear delts on my back day because I do push-pull legs, and I mean, that's the only day it makes sense to. Unless I did it on my leg day, that could be a good option, but I don't want to have tight shoulders if I'm hitting chest right after my leg day as well. So you gotta pick and choose your battles. Sometimes it is good to switch it up here and there as well to experiment what works best for you. But right now, I just prefer doing rear delts on my back day, even though it is technically a shoulder muscle. All right, again, even though this is a one arm at a time exercise, this is actually my favorite rear delt exercise. You can do them both at the same time, you can do the machine, but in my opinion, nothing compares to this when it comes to feeling the mind-muscle connection. You can get a bigger stretch on the eccentric with one arm at a time, just like you can do that on the rear delt fly with the machine. If you do one arm at a time, you can get a big stretch on the eccentric. It's not gonna make a what the fuck am I saying? A tremendous difference when it comes to performance. Like, it's not gonna be the make or break, getting a little bit of a bigger stretch on the eccentric, but it is something where if it does feel a little bit better and you have the extra time to do one arm at a time, it's like, why not, bro? So stretch, Squeeze your rear delt right here. Stretch. Squeeze. All right, I also was honestly thinking mid-set the other benefits of doing one arm at a time. And a big benefit of doing one arm at a time in any exercise is that if you have a muscular imbalance, it's one of the best ways to fix it, make your weaker arm get up to strength with your stronger arm. When you are doing one rep at a time, or one arm at a time, or one leg at a time, you always want to do your weaker leg or arm first. I went like this as if I'm doing a quad extension. But you want to do it first so that you go till failure with your weaker arm or leg, and then you do the same amount of reps with your weaker arm or leg, or your stronger arm or leg after you do your weaker, so that you let your weaker arm or leg catch up to your stronger arm or leg in strength. This is not my day to be talking, I guess. I should probably just stick to lifting weights right now. All right, guys, so we have some unfortunate news. I'm not allowed to record LA Fitness. This isn't the first time that has happened, but we're gonna do our posing session outside, and maybe it gives some people about to work out some motivation to train harder. I don't know, maybe it pisses some people off, but fuck it, we ball. Oh, all right. All right. Oh yeah, we're feeling fucking great. I ate some eggs. All right, this was my breakfast today. 2 eggs, an omelet with some chicken apple sausage inside the omelet, then 2 pieces of chicken apple sausage that wasn't in the omelet, with 2 buttermilk pancakes, some pepper, salt, a little bit of honey on the pancakes, water, and then I took pre-workout, and that is what fueled this pump. So I'm at a hotel, if I didn't tell you as well, so that was my breakfast. Dorito back. Yeah. Oh, can we touch our shoulders? That's how you know if you got a really good pump. Oh, we can touch our shoulders. Pump wasn't good enough, I guess. I don't know what other poses to do. I lied. All right, let's do some cardio, and then I'll show you guys a little bit more of the rest of my day at the hotel. So let's put in some work. Don't skip cardio. You want to have some abs. Yes, your diet is extremely important, but doing at least 20 to 30 minutes of cardio a day helps you burn an extra 200 to 300 calories so that you can eat a little bit more. But you don't want to use that as an excuse to eat an extra Reese's cup a day, because you can eat that 30 minutes of cardio within 2 minutes, no problem. So it will help you get leaner, but you have to prioritize a clean diet if you really want to get lean and see your abs, bro. Like, you can do as much cardio as you want, but the easiest and most effective way to actually see your abs is going to be through your diet. It's the easiest way, bro. It's so much easier to not eat a piece of Reese's or an extra piece of candy than it is to try to burn it off through a cardio session. And that cardio session is gonna be much more grueling if you're more tired from that extra junk food that you've just eaten. So keep that in mind the next time that you're craving a Reese's, whatever candy that you're eating. You should avoid it. You should not be eating it if you want to prioritize not even just abs, but like, bro, less acne, less face fat. You want to feel better. You want to be healthier. You want to go to the doctors in a few months. Next time you go to the doctors, you want them to say, you are healthy, you are doing great, keep up the great work. You want them to say that, or do you want them to say you need to lose 20 pounds? Like, your actions have consequences, whether you like it or not, and you have to make every single decision with the intent of prioritizing your future self. What's up, YouTube? We did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and unfortunately my phone died when I was 7 minutes into the Stairmaster workout. So there's no proof to show that I actually did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, but you guys can take my word for it if you like, or if you don't want to believe me, that's fine, okay? That's fine. But I'm about to go to lunch. I'm in Clearwater here. Don't mind my messy bed. I'm in Clearwater to visit some family right now. We're about to go to lunch. I'll show you guys what I get, and then I'll likely show you guys a little bit more of my day. And look at the view, guys. This view is incredible. Oh, is it open? Look at that. This place has their own private beach. All right, so we're walking to the restaurant. Frenchie's. I did my daily deed of putting on so much sunscreen where I look like a freaking ghost. So if you see me in public, I'm not this white actually, it's just the sunscreen. And I'm not this ugly, it's just the sunscreen. All right, this is my order.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Grilled shrimp, broccoli, cauliflower, and some beautiful fruit. And then I'm having half of my mom's meal. It's a grouper sandwich. Look at that, Superman. I'm having half of this. None of the chips though, it's just empty carbs, we don't need that. And then I'm gonna have some of this cheese as well. This is my post-workout meal. It's gonna help fuel my muscles and help them grow bigger. All right, this is the less exciting part of my day where I have some schoolwork to do for my personal selling class. And this is pretty exciting. I'm gonna be editing the video that I'm making right now. I'm gonna be editing this video a little bit, and I'm going to work on some workout plans for some clients, specifically a new client that I have. He wants me to up his workout routine to a 5-day routine. I started him with a 3-day routine because a lot of people, when they first start out, I don't want them to be overwhelmed by having to work out 5 or 6 days, and then they just don't stay consistent with a 5-day routine, and then they just kind of fall off, they lose momentum, they're not as excited. But if you can prove to yourself and to me as a coach that you are consistent with the 3-day routine, then we can move you up to a 5-day routine once you've built up some momentum and you prove to yourself that the gym is a part of your lifestyle and it's not something that's like throwing everything at you at once. It's like
you're easing your way into your fitness journey.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead to like. You can do that right now. And subscribe to this channel. If you want to see more content from my page, go ahead to subscribe. And until next time, y'all, peace out.